Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, we're having highlights from yesterday's Monday Night Raw. As you see right here, an announcement by Triple H that will rock the foundation of WWE. What could that foundation mean? It means a lot, and we'll tell you coming up. Speaking of that, on Pro Wrestling Show Hot Topics, CM Punk made a special appearance visiting superstars backstage. I guess CM Punk trying to make some noise. And he made some noise, all right, coming behind the scenes and trying to make up with WWE folks. I don't know why CM Punk doing this, but he got a lot of business going on coming up. But on today's Raw Ring report from yesterday, Bad Bunny made an appearance. What Bad Bunny was going to do? Bad Bunny came to Raw for a purpose. We had to see what that purpose was. Could that purpose be Damian Priest or else? Plus Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest in a one-on-one matchup to start off Raw. But Raw kicks off with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, kicking off Raw. What does Cody Rhodes has to say before his highly anticipated match against the Beast, Brock Lesnar? All this and more when the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. And the Raw Ring Report starts right now. This is Kendrick Dix here for your Raw Ring Report on the Pro Wrestling Show. Sorry about last night. Last night was a lot of things coming on plans, but we're back on track. We also will be back on track tonight for the NXT Ring Report. But this is live right now. We thank you for watching. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. As you see, Bad Bunny will be one of the main features tonight, as well as an upcoming one-on-one match between LWO's Rey Mysterio, who's the leader, taking on the Judgment Day's Damian Priest. So all these two segments kick off will be on Raw tonight. But we kick off Raw with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes had a lot to say, and Cody Rhodes ain't going to sugarcoat. The Dream Son came out there. Cody came out there to with a big smile on his face. Like I said, Cody Rhodes. One thing about Cody Rhodes is I can kind of relate to Cody. He's been through a lot of adversity. Even at WrestleMania, he had the moment. But the moment had passed him on by with the tribal chief Roman Reigns retaining his championship at Mania to get the win over Cody. So Cody, it's all about the same old stick. What you guys want to talk about? Everybody knew what Cody was trying to eventually say until Finn Balor, the Judgment Days, Finn Balor came out there to offer Cody a spot in the Judgment Day. Cody rejected the idea. Cody didn't want to come to the idea. Cody said, all right, it's settled a match between Cody and Finn later on in the show. So we'll see Cody and Finn coming together later on tonight in the show. So, hey, Cody and Finn. Speaking of that, we kick things off with tag team action as the Usos, the number one contenders to the Undisputed Tag titles, taking on the LWO in a six-man tag team match, the Usos and Solo Sikoa. We know the Usos are game and set. They are ready. And they are ready to do battle during this week's SmackDown. This week's SmackDown, the tag team titles are on the line. Like I said, tag team titles are on the line. You know for a fact the Usos want that gold back. They want to prove to their cousin Roman Reigns that they're not the weak links in the team, and Roman can confine them and trust them. Well, the Usos put up an effort. As you see these highlights right there, the Usos garnish the win with Solo, getting the Usos with that tag team maneuver. One thing about the Usos is they know tag team wrestling. They've been around tag teams a long time. The dad, Rikishi, was a tag team wrestler. So it's kind of fit in the bloodline and stuff when it comes to that nation. One thing to say about the Usos and Rikishi is who's with Sami Zayn, who's going to lose, who wants it the most between those two teams? You kind of wonder that the Usos wants it the most because they got a lot to prove that night. The Usos want to lead Corpus Christi with the tag team gold. Well, Jay is kind of uncertain after he got confronted by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn confronted Jay, told Jay that you're doing this for Roman. I think we got the wrong one. If we can show the right one, we're going to show you the right one, what had happened. And so there's a lot of conflict going on between the teams and stuff. We can show, there you go. The conflict right here. Sami was telling Jay that you don't need to be Roman's coattails. Jay was talking about you don't know what you're talking about. Sami saying just for you for thinking because you're going for us for the tag team goal. You're ready. But then Jay, on the other hand, wants to prove himself to Roman that he's no weak link. So it kind of led to that. Even led more when the brothers were having a discussion, and it came even more heated when Jimmy was trying to tell Jay to snap out of it and side with family because Sami's the enemy. Sami's the one that's been planting the seeds. He's the one infiltrating the bloodline. And Jay was kind of having doubt of what the consequences may have been if Roman said that they don't get the tag team championships and get it done. There are consequences. We don't know what the consequences could be, but hey, none that be. Also, too, Jimmy even confronted Sami. They say stay out of family business because Jimmy had planned to see that Jay is going to do what he need to do and not be trying to cast doubt on him. Well, that doubt been cast, but then Sami got cast doubt by Jimmy when Jimmy said it's Kevin Owens, your own tag team partner, can turn on you. So there's a lot of conflicted moments going on in the team. Even Riddle had to get involved. Matt Riddle, we show him. Riddle got involved and told what was going to go down. And Riddle said that people thought Randy was going to turn on him, and people thought wrong, and that didn't happen. And he got a point. Many people we was expecting that Randy Orton was going to turn on Matt Riddle. Riddle said that Randy didn't turn on him. So I don't know what's going on this Friday on SmackDown. We're going to see this tag team championship play out. And these two conflicted teams. Can each team trust each other? And who wants the gold the most between the Usos, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens? Sami Zayn getting plowed out of what's going on with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens getting plowed out by Sami Zayn. The Usos, it's just everything coming them up. You can tell everything's coming them up. We'll find out this Friday on SmackDown who's gonna lead what. But that was an exciting match between the LWO and the Bloodline. I think the LWO kind of, on this, you know how that go. But we'll see coming up this Friday when the Usos regain the tag team championships. Speaking of that, Damage Control got confronted by Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair will meet Io Shirai for the Raw Women's title. Bayley casting doubt that Io wanted to go against Bianca tonight. They couldn't wait till that time match at Backlash. Well, Bayley wants the championship match as well, and she'll do anything to get a championship match. But Bayley will take on Bianca later on night. But Bianca's changed that, said let's make it a 6-woman tag team match. She'll find 2 partners against Damage Control. Damage Control accepted, so we'll get to see that match coming up a little bit. Well, we can show it right now. But Bianca showed that she had a team. She had the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan in her corner, and they took on Damage Control. And what a match it was! It was a fast and steady match between them. Like I said, it was fast and steady, but they say fast and steady we wins the race. And if we can show, let's see, Bianca and her team won in victory. The Raw Women's Champion and the Tag Team Champions won a token of victory. So congratulations to them. We show them battle later on, but so we see who's getting that momentum into Backlash. But Damage Control get a Tag Team Championship match. It only tells, but you can tell right here, this was the action. Fast and furious. Bianca hit the KOD on Bayley to get the 1-2-3 and pinned Bayley to win and retain. So there you go. Speaking of that, we told you what the world was talking about. What the game? Triple H. Triple H came out there. Triple H came out there to make an announcement that will rock the foundation of WWE. What was that foundation was going to get rocked? Well, the game introduced. Triple H came out there, and Triple H came out there to make a major statement. Said during the draft, there will be a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, I'm all for it. And look at that precious gold belt. The only thing is, it kind of resembles the WWE, the World Heavyweight Championship from the late '80s into the WCW era. Well, one thing I like about it, this new World Championship belt. And the man who introduces Triple H was awarded the WWE's version of the World Heavyweight Championship. So Triple H informed us that a new World Heavyweight Champion will be crowned at Night Champions on Saturday, May 27th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, well, we want to look at the belt. So the belt looks similar to what we can say with Triple H right here. Triple H with the belt. He held it. He held it from almost 20 years ago, 2002. He was awarded the championship by Raw General Manager Eric Bischoff, who was former WCW president, who had that championship belt. The championship belt dates back to 1905. So WWE created the championship 20 years ago. We don't know if it's going to have the same lineage as the WWE champion, the old World Heavyweight Championship from 2002. I would kind of put it that way, just to say it just, it's like a start push. But Triple H said this: Roman Reigns, he is the current WWE Undisputed Champion. So Roman will whatever show Triple H said that Roman gets drafted on, he will stay on that show and defend that championship on that show. So we kind of figure it's going to be SmackDown. So we thinking that on Raw, this championship right here will be exclusive to Raw, for the Raw brand, for men to compete for the championship. And then a lot of people were saying like, oh, this is just an A1 championship. I mean, hell, you got something to fight for, so fight for it. So we know that. We know that that was going to be the case right here. So we're looking forward to see Triple H award the World Heavyweight Championship on a lot of superstars right now. We're eyeing the world title. We see Austin Theory, the current United States champion. He was eyeing it, looking at it like he wants to be the next World Heavyweight Champion. Austin Theory, who had the Money in the Bank a year ago, attempted to cash in on Roman Reigns, but failed. So Theory, who knows what might happen. He cashed in on the United States Championship, which that didn't make no sense. But he should have cashed in on world title. But it is what it is. Theory tried to cash it in until he got attacked by Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is making some plays. I tell you that right now. Bronson Reed wants to be making plays. I'll say that. One thing about Bronson Reed, he wants gold. I think Bronson Reed could be the next United States champion. He even tried to attack Lashley. We can see highlights right here. Bronson Red, there you go. Theory, Lashley, try to come out there. Reed, Theory try to hold Lashley. But Bronson Reed crushed him down. Theory did 8 times down. So Bronson Reed did his own maneuver, thinking he's a threat. So he wants to be the next world heavyweight, the next United States champion. Bronson Reed with a statement, an emphatic statement that he's looking for the he wants US gold and he wants it bad. Speaking of that, Mustafa Ali won his match. Chicago hometown hero won his match over Chad Gable. So he's on the roll. He's trying to get back on the roll. So you know how that go for him. Plus two, Cody Rhodes went against Finn Balor. Finn Balor taking his looking at his eyes at the world title. Finn Balor wants to be the next world heavyweight champion. And Finn Balor got it right. Got millions of reasons to want to hold that championship now. This is Raw does not have a top men's title. Well, right now it's the undisputed title. But Roman doesn't work on Mondays. He wants to work on Friday. Oh, we had a lot of people. Even well, if he was still around, he probably want a shot at the world title too. CM Punk. But speaking of that, we saw this. Seth Rollins looking at his eye at the world championship, and Seth Rollins wants that world championship. Seth Rollins will go against Omos. You know, this match was not officially announced until they started doing the confrontation this week. A lot of people felt there was a lot of backlash towards that, so you know how that be. Well, a lot of backlash. So we'll see. Speaking of that, these Street Profits. A lot of people are saying, could this be the last time we see the Street Profits in action? With the draft, you never know. The Street Profits could be split, and whatever Montez heads or whatever Dawkins heads. A lot of people predicting Dawkins might head to SmackDown. Montez will stay on Raw. So because of his wife, she's the women's champion. So it's a lot to digest in, but we'll see. Street Profits took on the Hurt Business and got the win over the Hurt Business. I guess the Hurt Business is gonna have to kind of go flow and go foot, but we'll wait and see. A lot of teams could be split up next week during the draft, so hey, here's what it is. We told you about Mustafa Ali getting the win and winning, shocking the world. Even shocking Chad Gable. Chad Gable tried to do everything, but Ali won his match. So hey, could we be the breakup of American Alpha? We could see that next week during the draft. I told you this. Finn Balor took on Cody Rhodes in an impromptu match. Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes put on an instant classic, but Finn was too more looking enamored at the world title, the newly crowned world championship. Finn lost to Cody with a crossroads to get the 1-2-3. So only time will tell on that what's going to happen with that eventually. So hey, it is what it is. We'll tell you this: Bad Bunny came out there and confronted Damian Priest, and he won the match against Damian, and Bad Bunny got his match. He had never seen Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, but Damian Priest was in the midst of in that match against Ray. He lost to Ray, and Bad Bunny challenges Damian Priest to a match at Backlash in a street fight. That was gonna be a tag team match, but it ain't gonna be that case. So we're gonna see that and a street fight coming up very shortly. So hey, that will close the show.
Speaking of that, let's move to wrestling hot topics. On wrestling hot topics, you see right here, CM Punk and the Miz. It was the best of times, and now it's the worst of times. But then CM Punk trying to get back to the best of times. One thing about CM Punk is he wants to be relevant and trying to keep his name out there. If he could, he would be the one to want to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. He is a former world champion, but you know how they go. Maybe he didn't leave on bad terms, but it is what it is. Or whatever. But this was the report. He said that WWE Talent CM Punk was reported that CM Punk was briefly backstage at Raw in Chicago. Well, CM Punk was backstage, and someone told him, whispered like, "CM Punk, you CM Punk." He showed up, and he wanted to apologize. So, nothing wrong with apologizing if you're sincere about it. That's all I can say. That's the only thing. Oh, okay, yeah, but like I said, CM Punk back. So with that, he met briefly with Triple H, and they had a lot of pleasantries to say. So I guess CM Punk wants to show. Even they said Vince was on had to kick him out or something, but Vince was in Chicago. He had to have security kick him out. So CM Punk got kicked out for his own purposes. But hey, he did what he did. Maybe if CM Punk was back, he would be kind of back in the fray. Even with the Miz, we know that him and Miz had a lot of disagreements, saying bad mouth for each other. But hey, it is what it is. Um, we can tell right now, CM Punk is trying to clear the air with the Miz and clear the air with Triple H. Triple H had more important news tonight, as we told you. Triple H bringing back the World Heavyweight Championship, saying he doesn't blame current world champion Roman Reigns, but Raw or whoever brand needs the other brand needs a champion, a major world champion, and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna crown a new world champion. They're gonna do so at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. That will be the world champ. The new world champion will be crowned, so we'll get to see that coming forward back. We told you this that next week the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar will be back. What does Brock has to say to Cody Rhodes, and what does Cody have to say to Brock? No, it ain't gonna look good, but hey, we're in it for the winning and stuff. So hey, be able as a must. So we know what's going on. We know that CM Punk wants to be world champion again. We can show that picture. We can show that CM Punk wants to be world champion again. um, a lot of people were eyeing it. Finn Balor was eyeing the championship. Austin Theory, the United States champion, was eyeing it. He was looking, gazing at it. Um, even Seth Rollins was gazing at it. Show Seth Rollins again. Was gazing at, looking at the belt. So a lot of people wanted to be champion, and also too Trish Stratus. She made a rare appearance, saying that Becky who, and saying that she could do more than Becky. Becky just a mom to one, but she's a mom. Trish is a mom of two. So it was kind of like she was trying to come for her and come clap back at her. So this is what it is. So this is a picture. Once the world championship was announced, WWE put it on ShopZone.com and they're selling like hotcakes. So there you go, Chick-fil-A food. So, what's going on with that? I think that's kind of it. And then Mercedes Monet, she lost her women's title to what's her name? If we don't hear the comments about the women's title, you know, well, it's yours. But Mercedes Monet not wrestling for the women's championship. So that's kind of out right now. So how that was going to be moving forward. All right. I think we covered everything here on the Pro Wrestling Show. I know you and Gorilla. What happened to AJ Trip? Oh Lord. All right. We're gonna end it right now. The Pro Wrestling Show with the newly crowned world title. We know what that show, what the world title might land on, but we'll find out. I'm thinking Raw. So, for us being the Pro Wrestling Show, we'll see you later on tonight for the NXT Ring Report. Thank you for watching.